Welcome everybody to another episode of the Half-Ass Review here on the Digital 410 Network YouTube channel. And this week we're going to do a half-ass review on something that, well, if you've ever had a bike and you're a guy, you know that saddles suck. And so when I bought this bad boy, I should really do a half-ass review on this bike that I got from Walmart one day. Fun fact, I'm 6'5", most bikes don't fit me, so I had to buy this big son of a gun. This thing's almost the size of a sport bike minus the engine. But one of the first things I did is I bought this Ergo saddle. It's got the hole in there and all that fun stuff. It's supposed to make the resting on the perineum, if you know what I mean, a little more tolerable. It's supposed to prevent from affecting sperm count if you're worried about all that stuff. But what it's really supposed to do is minimize uncomfort and give you the ability to ride longer without having pains there. Well, that seat just doesn't cut it. Once again, it's a cheap seat, I know that, but I could probably go out and buy a couple $100 seat, problem solved. But I'm cheap, and okay, fair warning, I understand the last time I saw an internet ad on Facebook and Instagram, it got me in the trouble with the scam cam, but hey, we all know that I got my money back, so whatever. And this time the price point was a hell of a lot cheaper. I think with shipping it was $25. Of course, it came from China. And that item is this guy here, what they claim to be the most comfortable saddle for bikes available today. Highly doubt it, but hey, we're going to give it an honest review. We're going to give it a try, but here it is. This is the VERTU CCAV-S, made in Taiwan. I will say it does not come with the attachment for your stem, your post, whatever the hell you bike people call it. So I got to take the one off my other saddle. But the whole theory behind this guy, it's supposed to have some bounce to it, which I have a hard time showing you because I'm holding the phone in my hand. But it's basically plastic. It's supposed to have a springy bounce. That flex is supposed to help you out. So first thing we gotta do, pull the old post, pull the bracket, latch this thing on. So let's get started. Yes, that's correct. There wasn't much distance. I'm so tall that this thing was as high as it could go. Basically what we're gonna have to do, move my stuff out of the way here, get an Allen wrench so we can loosen that guide up. Ergo saddle. Clearly I'm not going to get rid of this thing. I'm just going to put it to the side because chances are that seat is not going to live up to all that it's supposed to. So we're just going to place that guy in there next to my old 35mm Minolta from high school. If you guys haven't seen this, that's my old bed truck box from my Tacoma. Didn't fit the Tundra. Yes, I know, I've been promising you a Tundra video, I just haven't gotten around to it. But anyhow, so a couple videos back, I mounted that on the wall. So if you missed that, go check that out. But anyhow, back to the task at hand. Find yourself knowing lost and looking for a soul. Guess a lot of it's going to have to do with the rake that I want too, but we're going to go right there, see how well that works. And you've done your walking, probably enough for two. Oh, often you've had it rough, but you also had your cup filled up. And we both know every time you come around, every time you return, you see it in your tired eyes. She's not very good to look at, is she? But there is the Venture I didn't mention VERTU. Yeah, the VERTU. I guess that's how you pronounce it. Don't know what the Taiwanese had in mind. We're going to call it the VERTU CCAV-S. I'll tell you right now, this thing's going to pop off already because it was popping off. So there. So you don't like the ugly logos, they pop off. Well, not a problem. And what do you do with stickers that pop off? Well, you just add it to your sticker collection, of course. That right there. Boop. Done. So it's been a while since we've ridden the bike. I will say I think I broke the bearings back when I was super fat. I was doing a lot of bunny hopping, and when I pedal, put my weight on the seat, I get a noise. It sounds like rubbing back there. But if I take the weight off the bike and pick it up and pedal it, the sound goes away. So I do think I probably need a new hub, but I don't ride this bike enough to justify the cost of the hub. And yes, that is a pretty sweet OG5 sticker on there, for those of you who didn't notice. If you want yourself an OG5 sticker, head over to d-410.com, send us an email to info@d-410.com, or do one better and support the channel and all of our podcasts. Go to d-410.com, click on the Patreon link, sign up for Patreon, it's $1 a month, and we'll send you all the free stickers you want. And furthermore, like and subscribe. Thank you. I gotta air up the tires now. I'm gonna spare you guys that loudness because, well, I gotta air up my pump first. I almost forgot it wouldn't be a great deal if it didn't come a little extra. Unbeknownst to me, it came with this I love my bike. It didn't come with a bonus value of this I love my bike bell. Oh, there it goes. It's hard to do with one hand. But yeah, that'll know it's a bike maybe. But anyhow, let's get this thing going. Okay, so here's the deal. We just rode almost 6 miles. First thoughts, it's definitely kind of hard. It is a plastic seat, but I will say this. Usually after 6 to 10 miles on my other seat, my butt hurts, especially in between my legs. Makes it very uncomfortable to go running the next day. Right now I'm feeling good, but with that being said, it's still too early to do a complete review. So I think it would only be fair if I put, I don't know, 20, 30 miles on this thing. So we will check back with you guys soon. Look, I'm 42 years old. For years I've been hearing about how women feel they have unrealistic expectations of what they have to live up to when it comes to body image because of advertising. You go to Target now and they got full-size mannequins. Cool, I get that. But let me ask you ladies a question. When's the last time you've gone shopping for men's underwear? Seriously, do you think any of us can live up to that? How many of us look like that when we come out of the shower? Where's the Larry the Cable Guy underwear model? Because that's what most of us look like. So we too have unrealistic body standards that we have to live up to. We just don't complain about it.
Test ride before I release the video of the funky looking seat we got for the mountain bike. And tell you so far, while riding it, it doesn't feel like the most comfortable seat in the world. It feels a little more comfortable than the seat I took off. The big difference is the next day. In the past with the other seat, the next day my inner thighs would be hurting from where the bike seat rubbed. My perineum would hurt. Whereas with this seat so far, I've ridden this bike 3 or 4 times now. Next day, no pains. So as of right now, looking good. Maybe in the B- world. I'm gonna look through my screenshots. I saw the advertisement again for this on Instagram, and the one they show makes it look like it's carbon fiber. You can clearly see there's nothing carbon fiber about this guy. But so far, I don't know if I'd call it the quote-unquote most comfortable seat in the world, but it is a step up from what I had. Like I said, it's kind of hard plastic when you're riding it. They don't have the cushion, but the residual effects, you're not in pain the next day. And when you stand up after riding it, you don't feel pain. So as far as that goes, I'm happy with it. But let's get one more ride in there for a couple miles. I'm waiting on Siriana to get out here so we can get started. Okay, so we just got done riding like 6.34 miles.
Running? You mean riding?
Yeah, what she said. And I'm gonna say, if you are in the need of a seat that doesn't hurt your butt when you're riding, you see that thing on Instagram? Go ahead and pick it up. I doubt you're gonna be out riding, you know, super long Ironman races, anything like that, but for some nice riding around the neighborhood and hanging out with the family and, you know, adding to your exercise regimen, things like 15 bucks, so go for it. My bike is way too big for you. You can't get up on it then. Yeah. Get back to your little baby bike.
Hey, how dare you?
That's a big boy bike. That ain't a little baby bike. So anyhow, go ahead and pick one of those bad boys up. You can find them on Instagram, Facebook. I give it a, I don't know, B+. Thank you for hanging out for another episode of the half-ass review on this bike seat. My butt don't hurt. Just did 6 miles and everything will be good to go. And for some reason, Nugget's like trying to compare our bikes. So anyhow, thank you guys, and if you haven't done so, please like, subscribe, go to d-410.com, click on Patreon link, and sign up, and let's see my bike compared to hers.
The baby bike. It's the same thing.
Yeah, my bike is 3 times taller than yours, 3 times longer than yours.
You pull this up.
No, my tires are bigger than your bike.
Look. My feet can touch the ground.
Yep.
On this.
My bike is way bigger than yours.
I can't even barely. You're barely put. I can put my body on it though.
You're gonna knock that thing over. Say bye.
Bye.
This has been a
This has been a Digital 410 production.
I like the other one better.